And we are live. Hi, friends, and welcome to another episode. Yeah, I guess we can call it episodes now. It's a regular thing of Facebook Friday. My name is Ruel Gaviola, and I'm happy that you're joining me today. I'm going to be talking about and unboxing a bunch of board games. Just want to shout out real quick that this is a Rolling with Ruel, a regular live stream that I do on various channels, mainly Twitch, though. I do Tabletop Tonight, Rolling with Ruel, Solo Saturdays, Facebook Fridays, and all kinds of other good stuff. You can find me all over the internet. This particular show is sponsored by my my regular collaborator here on the channel, Holly Chu. She does all the art and emotes for my Twitch channel. Also here on Facebook, she does the logo, as you can see there in the corner, Rolling with Ruel. So please visit hollychuart.com. That's Chu with a CHIU. Good morning. Hello, James. And Twin Flower, thank you for joining us. Yes. I see some of y'all are on YouTube. Awesome. Glad it works. I'm still trying to figure out how to do, streams on both channels at the same time. Amanda Panda is here. Yes. So Amanda is the official chat moderator on Twitch, but I'm glad that she's here. We keep things PG-13 on the streams normally, but you know what? I trust y'all. Like Amanda has the power to bust up the banhammer on Twitch. However, here I don't think it's set up on Facebook or YouTube. So keep things PG-13, folks, and we won't have to do any of that banning. People are usually good about that. Let me adjust this camera here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, awesome, James. Thanks for checking us out on YouTube. I'm glad it's working. So today we are going to be unboxing a bunch of games that I've received recently and will be playing or creating some kind of content for real soon here. I'm thinking, I'll tell you, like, I will post my schedule as I always do when I'm going to be playing these games. And good morning, Graham. Thank you for hanging out. Twin Fire is so funny. So as regular viewers know, I've been on a massive live streaming binge lately. This is, I think it was like number 9. We got I'm doing 13 over 7 days, and there may be a chance I do an extra one tomorrow. We'll see. But thanks to my Earl Grey tea for keeping my voice somewhat, not, I don't know if normal, but definitely keeping it intact. Hey, Tabletop mug. Yeah, look at that. They were a former sponsor here on the show. Thank you, Amanda. Susie Dancer, good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm a big fan of Earl Grey tea with a little lemon and a little honey as well. So that's helping with the voice. So today I'm just going to jump right into it, I think, folks. If you have any questions, yes, Susie, yes, the Earl Grey is hot. It is piping hot, actually. I'm trying not to burn my tongue, too. So I'm going to switch over to this camera here. Yeah. So I've got a bunch of games today. I usually do 5 on Fridays, but I'm going to do a few more today just because I'm excited about these things. Monique, thank you for joining us. Ruel. I got to be careful with that. Like, I'm not a singer, and then if I try to pretend I'm a singer, I can hurt myself. So I hope you're all having a great day. Let me know in the comments, or let everyone know in the comments what you're excited to play, and if you've got anything new, or even if it's new to you. It doesn't have to be a brand new game, but let us know what you're playing. I want to thank everyone for joining me. It is Friday morning here on the West Coast, Pacific time in Southern California. So good morning to you, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. The first game I'm going to look. Be sure to check out the Twitch live stream Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. That's my Twitch channel there. And Monique, yes, always thinks I appreciate it, Monique. The first game I'm going to look at is Blair Witch. So this is, it's October, so of course it's Halloween and horror theme games all month long. I know this is like that time of year, right? And even though it's 2020, things are pretty much a real life horror story. We can still celebrate and enjoy horror games as well. Monique is playing the Time to Get Coffee game. Nice. Monique, I've got my tea, so cheers to you, my friend. Oh, yeah, I love the Isle of Cats Remote Edition. I know I feel like a few of us have played with Amanda Panda, the Remote Edition. It's so good, right? I mean, it turns Isle of Cats into this like almost like a roll and write style. I mean, it is a roll and write, but it's so good. Melanie, hi, thanks for joining us. Oh, James, you, my friend, yes, Warp's Edge. This one I love. I've been crushed by it twice, but I started to figure out during my last game. I started to figure out some things. I've only played with the gosh, what was that one ship? It's like the first beginner ship or whatever, the level one. Not the Rogue, but whatever its name is. But I dig it. And James, did you read the story beforehand by Banana Chan? Did you like do the narrative and then like build your ship based on that? Let me know. Yes, Chris, thank you for joining us on Charity Board Game. I am ready for Pub Quiz Game. I'm excited to see what you have in store for us, my friend. Money looks Earl. I've never had Earl Grey bubble tea. Whoa, okay. Now, see, that's just based on calling it bubble tea, Melanie. I think you're on the east part of the U.S., right? Because here in the West, we just call it boba. You know, that's just our jam. That's how we say it here. But yeah, here's another. We need to play Athenium Mystic Library. As a book nerd, I love that game. I'm such a book nerd, and I love anything like library or book themed. Like you have Athenium Mystic Library, Ex Libris. Games like Paperback, I love. I mean, I'm still. I haven't played in a while, but I would totally play a Scrabble game. You know, I'm still down with Scrabble. And Amanda will be. Oh, so yeah, Renegade Con. Why don't we talk about that? Renegade Con is going on all weekend, starting today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Amanda is going to be teaching Autumn Harvest all day Saturday. And spoiler alert, folks, I may be unboxing that game in a few minutes. Yes, Athenium was right over the shoulder. Is it this way? Yeah, that way. Yeah, I've still got all my Renegade stuff up here on the shelves, friends. I usually, when I stream with Renegade or whatever company I'm streaming with, I like to have their games out here on the shelves. Yeah, Book Nerds Unite. Yes. Chris, we don't have a pun meter, Chris, unfortunately, but that is going to get a pun. Ding. I like Boba Fett tea. Paperback is a word of choice. Oh, yeah, I love that game. And okay. Amanda's I'm on YouTube and Facebook on my laptop. YouTube has less lag. Okay, hey, wherever y'all can see it. I mean, I'm glad that it's going to both places. You know, I haven't, the technical issues are non-existent at this point, knock on wood. This right here, folks, I miss getting lost in the section. I absolutely love doing that at libraries. It's one of my favorite things. Going to libraries, it's almost like my sanctuary sometimes. So I definitely miss that. There's something for me. There's something to be said about just going to the library, just randomly walking around, browsing, and then just picking something up and hanging out for an hour or so. You know, not even having to like finish the book, just getting into it. And like, if I like it enough, then I'll check it out or whatever. But yeah, love it, love it, love it. And Richard is in the house. Thank you, Richard, for stopping by. So Richard Manny, folks, he is the owner, proprietor of Board Game Paradise. I don't know if I have it on this one, but Board Game Paradise out in Redlands. You can check it out here on Facebook. I don't know if you have a YouTube channel, but yeah, check out Board Game Paradise. It used to be Pair-A-Dice. But now it's just Board Game Paradise. But they're in Redlands. They just opened up. It's a pop-up gaming store. He's got all the great games, so please check them out. Richard, feel free to drop a link in the chat if you can. And Susie's also going to be teaching Autumn Harvest. That's actually today. And then Athenium, nice. Yes. And folks, I've learned a game from Susie. Susie, which one did you teach? I know. I forget. But I think you might have taught us Gudetama, was it? I forget. Anyways, Tate Wu's in the house. Thank you, Tate, for hanging out. Awesome. Yes. Wait, where is that? Yeah. Madam Panda, maybe someone's streaming drama at home. Melanie had her wedding reception in Redlands, California. There you go. So yeah, Redlands, California, folks, home of Board Game Paradise. They are now open. They just recently had their grand opening. So if you're in the Southern California area, or make a trip out there and buy some great games from Richard and his crew. So, hey, I'm talking about Blair Witch. Continue talking in the chat, folks. If you have questions, drop them there. There's Michelle. That's my wife, Michelle Parando Gaviola. She is working right now and just dropping in. So, Michelle, I hope work is going smoothly for you. So this is Blair Witch Hunt from Hunter Killer. They are a company that does this series of Hunter Killer games. The company is also called Hunter Killer. Basically, they're like detective deduction games, but everything comes in a package, right? This box here, and they do it like by a season. You could, so you'll have different episodes, and you're trying to hunt down, track down the killer. So in this one, they just released it like literally like last week, I believe, is when it actually came out, and this one is, I was pumped to see this. Blair Witch. That movie scared the heck out of me back in the day, and when I say heck, you know what I mean. This is an older movie. It just was really creepy, and I remember the story. It was like it was made for like, a really pitiful amount of money, like less than 10 grand or something like that, or I don't even know if it was that much, but they filmed it with camcorders and stuff. It was really revolutionary at the time, and it ended up making like multi-million dollar. It was like millions and millions of dollars. And if you remember this, and this was back in the ancient days of the internet, there was like one of the first movies to really take advantage of the internet as far as marketing. Like, I mean, everyone was like tripping out. Like, is this Blair Witch like a real thing? Like the way they marketed it was like, there was like found video cam footage. And yeah, it was like, wait, are we really talking about something real? Is this a documentary? And the way it was filmed, it looked like a documentary, right? So yeah, this is, I've been looking forward to this. I'm excited to see how this plays out. I'm going to open this up because there are actually no spoilers here. What I'm going to do, if you notice here, I have actually opened it up beforehand, just to make sure nothing was spoiled, and there isn't, because this is episode 1 of Blair Witch, folks. So I believe this one is 6 episodes. You can check the website, but you're going to get this month. Okay, yeah. So this month, it's a monthly subscription service. So you pay your monthly fee, you will get the episodes sent to you. And I believe for the older ones, like the Hunter Killer, like the different versions of it, you can buy the entire season all at once, and it has like a big box, I believe. So in this month, your package for Blair Witch has these 10 objects here, which I've already checked out. And then to complete this episode, right? Episode 1, you check all the documents and items for clues, decipher all coded messages, and then help Rosemary complete her objective. Okay. And then when you do, you're going to go to the website, enter what you think your answer is, and you'll see if it's right. If you need hints or recaps, solutions, you just, scan a little code, go to the website. This is a little welcome to how to play it, dedicate a space to play, take notes. And it's not a race, folks. This is something that you set on your table. It could sit there, for a few days as you try to figure it out. So here's another thing. This is from the other Hunter Killer games, right? So you have like premium experiences, which are all-in-one mysteries that can be solved in one season or one session. Box sets, these are the complete seasons that I was just talking about. And then they also have merch and stuff. So Ferdinand's in the house. Hi, Ferdinand. Ferdinand from the Cardboard Stacker friends. We got to play a game recently. This one, Chris, that's a great question. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if you get to watch found footage. I'm not going to comment on this, a horrible sequel, because I never saw the sequel. And yeah, it was, from what I understand, it was pretty bad. Yes, so Richard was talking about, that's Board Game Paradise. There it is, folks. Soft opening right now, grand opening in a couple of weeks, but board game, go.boardgameparadise.com. Gudetama, I love Gudetama. Very quick, and it's a funny trick-taking game. So you're taking tricks normally, but you don't want to win the last trick in a round, because if you win the last trick in a round, you're going to score points. And, if you know the theme of Gudetama, you're a lazy egg. You don't want to score points. You want to be the last one without any points. So, yeah, fun game. I'm still laughing about Chris's comment about the horrible sequel. Okay, so here's what comes in the package here. Again, I'm not spoiling anything, folks, so we're not going to look. It's just an envelope. And, hey, you get your very own pen. Okay, from Untold Tales magazine, which you'll see in a second. This thing, it looks like a tooth on a string. Okay. And again, you're going to use these to try to decipher this, folks. Here's a map of Burkittsville, home of you-know-who, that scary Blair Witch, right? So here's all your locations and stuff. And I love how it's done. It's like done like a, like a tourist map, basically. You have all the different areas, houses, and so forth. From the historical museum, right? Okay. And then here's a letter. So you know what? I will read the first paragraph, and we're going to stick with that. Okay. So this is, hello. So this is from Rosemary Kent. All right. Hello. It's been weeks since I've felt any sliver of hope, and frankly, I was starting to lose my mind a little before I found you. 4 months ago, my 15-year-old son Liam went missing. I'm not going to tell you that I've got a sixth sense or a gut feeling or a mother's intuition. I don't buy into all of that, but I do believe he's out there and that he needs me. He needs us. And then, yeah, it goes on. And this is the start of the thing, folks. And you're going to, trying to find Liam, apparently. That's what it seems like for Nen. More in the line of Sherlock Holmes consulting detective. You could totally do this by yourself or with friends or family. Here is the sheriff's office. It looks like a press release or a transcript of a press release from Sheriff Lanning. This is Untold Tales magazine, a special feature. Legends never die in the Witch's Woods. Okay. A dossier of mysterious deaths and disappearance in the Black Hills Forest, right? We all know it's the Blair Witch, folks. And yeah, nice flavor text. We have, looks like a clip of an article. Look at this. So this is cool. Burkittsville loses a friend. I mean, that's not cool, but local killed in forest accident. It's like a clipping from a news article. On the back, there's an ad, right? So it really feels like a newspaper. I'm wondering if that ad's going to come into play, folks. And here's an incident report, South Woodland Academy, right? Liam Kent, this is the person we're looking for. Okay. Witness interviews concerning the disappearance of Mr. Kent, right? So, and finally, the diary of Liam Kent, right? Or not diary, maybe journal, or I don't know. It looks like one of those little notebooks from school, property of Liam Kent. And, he's got some journal entries here, folks. And sure enough, the final one is incomplete. Okay. So based on all of this, the 10 items in this box, can we solve the mystery? Can we find out what's going on in good old Burkittsville? So that is Blair Witch, Hunt a Killer, the horror edition from Lionsgate Films also. So that is that. I'm going to move this over here. And again, once again, I'm going to make it a big mess. Thankfully, y'all can't see the floor here. So have y'all seen the Blair Witch? Are you excited about this game? Let me know in the comments here as I sip a little more tea. Yeah, doesn't it look cool, Susie? I'm excited to get it to the table and try to figure that out. I am not a good deduction fan. Like everyone knows that I'm not. If I was a detective, I'd be the one stumbling around, missing things. But yeah, it's a fun process. Goody Tom is so good. Yes, Goody Tom. Yeah, and it's hilarious too. Richard is on Facebook, friends. So some of y'all on YouTube may not be seeing the comments, but that is Board Game Paradise. I thought I had it here. Let me see if I can dig it up for y'all. Let's see. Okay, here. So Board Game Paradise. There it is. Board Game Paradise, a pop-up shop in Redlands, California, friends. Go check that out. Hopefully y'all saw that on YouTube as well. And let's move on to the next game, shall we? Let's see. What do we have next? Oh, here's a game. Kodama Forest. Friends, this is from our friends at Indie Boards and Cards. Kodama Forest is the latest and the greatest in the Kodama line of games. We have, the original Kodama, And it's this beautifully illustrated game from Kwanchai Moria, right? Everyone loves Kwanchai's art. It's super cute. We have Kodama, we have Kodama 3D, which we live stream actually recently. Well, maybe not recently, but I live streamed with Michelle and Lauren, and then there's also Kodama Duel, or is it Duet? Oh my gosh, Duo. It's the 2-player Kodama, which I like because it has that whole I split, you choose mechanism, which is always fun for 2-player games. Yes, Suze, absolutely agreed. Absolutely adore Kwanchai Moria. Yes. Chris was talking about, I don't know how I feel about it. If it was an immersive experience, I think I may be more excited. I'm assuming the Blair Witch game. Yeah. It seems, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how the Blair Witch plays out. Amanda says that game's too scary for this panda. Yeah, definitely scary. Love the Kodama series. Yes. Amanda, I love how you're commenting on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And a great way to, I mean, kudos to you for pulling double duty. Oh, okay, yeah. You know what, Chris? I don't, if you play something in the background, occasional creak or something, that would be super creepy, right? And I don't know, don't quote me on this. I mean, check the website for that game. Maybe perhaps they have that, but you can totally like just do that yourself, right? Just play some horror music in the background. Let's look at Kodama Forest, folks. Oh, by the way, just in case y'all don't know, the reason why, I mean, I'm wearing this because, hey, the Lakers are 1 game away from winning their 17th NBA championship tonight. And I've also got this. The Dodgers just busted out the broom on the Padres. So go Dodgers, go Lakers. If y'all don't agree, please don't share any comments. Oh my gosh, I'm making myself laugh. Let's jump into the game here. So Kodama Forest from our friends at Indie Boards and Cards. I want to thank them for sending this out. This game, so this plays 3 to 6. It's a 30-minute game. And from what I understand, it changes things up from taking away the cards and stuff of the original. And it becomes more of like a puzzle. It's got the polyominoes in it. So yeah, Melanie, thank you. Yay, Lakers. What's it called? A USC grad. Okay. So we are, well, I married into a USC family, but I'm more of a UCLA guy because I went to UC Santa Barbara. So I'm like loyal to the UC system. But just for our friends out there, fight on. Okay. That's out for you. But I'm a UC guy. So we can all still get along, correct? Here's the Kodama Forest rule book. And oh, thank you. Yay for Ruel's teams. Thank you, Twin Flower. Here's a component list. I mean, how could you not love this art, right, folks? I mean, it's so cute. Even in the game instructions, they have the little characters there, right? So cute. And here we are, the Forest House. So yes, this is going to be a polyomino game, which is nothing like the original Kodama. Okay, but it's still got the cute characters and stuff. And they do have, and this, even though it says 3 to 6 on the box, they do have variants for solo and 2-player games. Okay, so the 2-player you can play cooperatively or competitively, and the solo you have rules. And again, it's really simple, which I dig. It's just a couple of setup changes. Actually, yeah, 1 setup change and then 1 gameplay change as well as the game end change. But yeah, there is. Oh, here it is Kodama Duo. So here are the 3 different games previously released that are in the Kodama series. If you haven't played them before, I mean, as a 2-player game, I think Kodama Duel is probably my favorite. And Kodama 3D was fun too. That was fun because I mean you're actually building the trees and stuff. So it's about like tree spirits and stuff, and super cute characters. Here are the player boards. So you have beginner, and let me see. These all say beginner. I'm assuming on the flip side it's like the standard game. But yeah, there's a bunch of these in here. How do you set it up? And we're not going to get into total gameplay right now. I just want to see. Curious. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here it's all the polyominoes. A bunch of them. You're just going to punch these out, right? And I'm a sucker for these type of games. And I'm thinking Michelle, my wife, would like this too. She loves puzzly type games like this. Oh, Amanda, there it is. Look, it looks like a panda. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of pandas, and then like flowers and all the other creatures of the forest. These, I think you're going to be making. Yeah, these look like you're going to make something out of them. As like maybe a holder. Let me see. Pan. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it is 12 panda tiles, frogs, and butterflies. Okay, board frames. That's what you're making out of these pieces. So you're actually going to make a board frame there. Bags and the nice big old draw bag. Okay, so I'll put that back there. So that is Kodama Forest, folks. Have y'all ever played any of the Kodama games? Let us know in the comments. Susie loves polyomino games too. Yes. What are your favorite polyomino games while we're at it, folks? The first one that comes to mind for me that I love because it's 2-player and it's quick but puzzly is Patchwork. That's one of my favorite polyomino games. So that's Kodama Forest. Thanks to our friends at Indie Boards and Cards for sending that over. Let's see. I am going to move on next to, well, first a sip of coffee. Or I mean, sip of tea. Wow. Susie can't wait to get my copy of New York Zoo. Oh, I want to play that game so bad. Oh, hey, story time, folks. You may notice I've got a new player mat here, right? This big mat. I want to thank my friends, the Brothers Murph, for hooking me up with this. They gave this to me. When was it? Was it yesterday or the day before? It was recently. So Nick stopped by. He gave me a really good deal. Let's put it that way. Like an incredibly incredibly insane deal for some play mats, a table topper, and a bunch of other stuff. And it was great. He stopped by. We did the physically distant thing, of course, but we were hanging out for a couple of hours afterwards. You know, he brought the stuff over and we hung out, you know, physically distant and just talked for 3 hours. And Nick, I'm not going to share what we talked about, but Nick, my friend, I really appreciate it. And, you know, after it was a really good for the soul, right? Hanging out with friend, fellow content creator. And again, I want to thank him and Mike for the mat. I've got a couple of other ones as well that, again, without the Brothers Murph mean a lot to me as far as not only do they inspire me with their content, but they're just genuinely good people. And I'm so grateful to call them to be able to call them my friends. So Nick and Mike, thank you for this. And before I get too emotional, let's roll on, shall we? Thank you, friends, for joining me. My name is Ruel Gaviola. If you're joining me on YouTube or Facebook, welcome. This is Facebook Friday, even though we do on YouTube as well, where every Friday I just unbox games, talk about them, hang out with y'all. Hopefully you're having a great Friday. Patrick, thank you for joining us. Patrick is one of Patreon supporters and a friend as well. When it comes to polyominoes, he's talking Feast for Odin, Project L, which I've not played yet. The Magnificent, I heard is so good, and Marigold Classic, Stefan Fell game. I heard the Magnificent's excellent. I need to play that one. Oh man, there's a Patchwork China in Taiwan. I did not know that. James, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I mean, don't get in trouble at work. Listen, I appreciate the support, my friend. Isle of Cats is fabulous. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. My wife says, I thought it was your shining personality sprinkled on the table. And agreed. Yeah, the Brothers Murphy, they're just amazing. Yes, their sense of humor, so good. If you ever get to meet them, I mean, they're just genuinely good people. So thank you, Brothers Murph. Since it's Halloween time, let's move on to another scary one. This is from the Op. This showed up at the door yesterday or last night, actually. So this is The Shining. Now there's another Shining game. This is a brand new one. This is Escape from the Overlook Hotel. This is a Coded Chronicles game. Folks, give me just 1 second here. This is along the same lines as this one, Scooby-Doo Escape from the Haunted Mansion. This is also a Coded Chronicles game, right? So it's like an escape room in a box type experience. But this one is The Shining, which is, okay, who's seen The Shining and who still has nightmares from it? Please raise your hand. Excuse me. The classic movie from starring Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall, Scatman Crothers, and the director is totally Stanley Kubrick. Classic Stanley Kubrick film. super creepy, right? I mean, red rum, and all that. So this is the Coded Chronicles game. Yeah, right, super creepy. Thank you, Susie. We played this on our live stream. We did the first like couple of rooms, Michelle, Lorna, and I. So this is, you're the gang from the in the Mystery Machine, Scooby Doo, and this is also from the Op. A lot of fun. I'm not going to open this because we had already started it, but this I'll open up. But I want to thank Ross and his team over there at the Op for sending this over. I think we're going to do the same thing for this soon, where we just play like the first, couple of rooms or whatever, just to give you a feel for how it works. We won't told that. I mean, it's going to be spoilery, but we won't spoil too much. Just like the intro, basically. This is Escape from the Overlook Hotel. Already, I am. As much as this creeped me out, I want to play this. I don't know. And now here's the thing about this escape room. You can play it by yourself. So I don't think Michelle or Lauren would be into this. I'm not sure if they're really not into horror. But you could totally play this by yourself, right? Just like the Scooby-Doo one. These are escape rooms in a box. You could just, you just read the text and follow the instructions. I'll play this by myself, but probably with the lights on, right? Patrick says Project L on Kickstarter now. Great light strategic polyomino. Same vein as Azul or Sagrada. Oh, two of my favorites. Cool. Yeah, James, not a Blair Witch fan, not much for horror in general. I was really big into horror when I was a little kid. Oh, not little, but, tween or teen or whatever. And, me and my cousins and my brothers, I feel bad for my little brother now because he was like little, but we watched all the Friday the 13th, all the Halloweens, The Exorcist, all those classic, and Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, did I mention? Yeah. So we watched all those, and I think I just burned out on them. And then recently I haven't had the desire to watch horror movies. I'd rather watch a sci-fi or comedy or whatever. It's, your taste changed, nothing wrong with that, but this one, it's a throwback to my childhood, so I definitely want to play it. And oh, nice, Susie, yes, kettle is on. Earl Grey vanilla. I have not had the vanilla. All right, yeah, Twin Flower, yes, Shiny Escape Room type got me hooked. Yeah, so, and this is also from let me just verify. Yes, it's also from the same team that brought you Scooby-Doo, Jay Cormier and Senfu Lim. They usually they do a lot of games together as designers. I love that team. One of my all-time favorite two-player games, Acrotiri, was from them, and they've done a bunch of other stuff. But they did the Scooby-Doo one as well. This is The Shining. Okay. So yeah, it's very light setup. You're just going to have all the different books and stuff and the room tiles. You do have the character standees. Okay. And again, just that classic view of, Jack Nicholson, coming through the door with the axe, right? Here's Johnny. And fun fact, as if you didn't know, Jack Nicholson is also a Laker fan. So go Lakers. I'm going to see if I can work that into every, unboxing we do here. Go Lakers, go Dodgers. Here are the standees. So I wonder, okay, so if you notice, okay, here's the hints chart. So if you ever get stuck, you just go there. So basically, it looks like it's going to work like the other Coded Chronicles game, where you start in one room and you're going to slowly make yourself through the mansion here, or the hotel in this one, right? And I don't see the Jack Nicholson character, right? I think his name was it actually Jack? I think his name was Jack in the movie too, right? Jack Terrence or something like that. Spoiler alert, he's probably going to be in one of the envelopes, folks. He's going to show up with that axe, I'm sure. So here's that. So the journals, these are the different characters. We have Wendy Torrance here. Danny Torrance, that's the son. He's the one that has the Shining, right? Sort of like that. Well, I'm not going to spoil too much. Here is the visitor book. I am not going to open these up, right? You'll have to discover that on your own. Here are, let me take this off camera. Okay. There's a stack of cards here, right? These are the ones that are going to show you, they're going to tell you what to do and what to open and stuff like that. Here are the envelopes with stuff. I can feel components in a bunch. These are letter size envelopes. I mean, it's actually very thematic, right? The Overlook Hotel. in Colorado. It's got a little place for the stamp. And yeah, you can feel there's certain ones have components, certain ones just have paper in it. Uh-oh, this one. I'm not even going to tell you what that feels like. Here are the starting standees, right? Okay, Danny and I believe that's the mom. You are going to start here in the kitchen, I believe. All right. And there's a bunch of different tiles. You just flip these over. I'm not going to flip them over. You flip them over. You put the standees there. And then each one is going to have like a coded number. And what you do is, for instance, Danny's character, number 4, you line it up with something on the tile. And it'll give you a number like 4032. And then whatever the book is, like if I did a 4, right? So we go to Danny's. I would look at under his book for the 4 something, read the flavor text, and then make a decision or try to, it leads you to other stuff that you can do. And just like in Scooby-Doo, there is an act 2. So you're going to do, it's split into 2 acts. And then as you split into 2 acts, I'm making myself laugh, right? Acts, AX. And anyways, you save stuff in this envelope here, as you go from one act to the other. So it's almost like a game save basically for the next thing. So this is The Shining, folks. Perfect timing for Halloween, of course, right? Let me put these back here. These are the room tiles. Actually, I'll put those at the bottom. And then you have your clue books here. This is Escape from the Overlook Hotel, friends. Yes. Susie, J. Camara and Senfu Limited. Really wonderful people and great game designers. I've not had the pleasure of meeting them yet, but yes, I love their games. Okay. Patrick, okay, he's taking up a notch. He's saying put a little vanilla ice cream in your Earl Grey. Nice. I used to do that with when I was a coffee drinker. I would totally take ice cream and use that as my sweetener, basically. Just a little, maybe a half scoop in ice cream of ice cream in your coffee. Oh, so good. Especially there was like mint chip ice cream. I would put that. Oh, it was like a mint coffee. It's so good. I also want to do this. It would creep me out. But I want to visit the hotel from The Shining. Yeah, go to the whiskey bar, right? The famous scene there. Oh, thank you, Twin Power. That is what we're talking about for Project L. Oh, okay. Susie has been to the Stanley Hotel, which is where they film the outside stuff for the show, and also seen for Dumber and Dumber. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's move on to the next game. So that is The Shining from the Op, Escape from the Overlook Hotel. Stack of stuff back there. Let's change it up a bit, shall we? Let's do something a little more non-scary. How about that? How about this one? Cat Lady. Box of Treats. This is the expansion to Cat Lady from AEG. Want to thank them again for sending the copy. This is this is a expansion to the base game it is required to have the base game. It's not a standalone, but it looks like it's adding more cats, folks. And for all of our feline friends, I'm sure you will appreciate this. Let me see if I can open this up. Oh, Amanda has Cat Lady. Cool. And this is the expansion. So Amanda, you will be happy to see. So here's the cool thing. Right off the bat that I noticed, it's been a while since I played Cat Lady. I think wow. Now I think about it, I don't know if Lexi's watching, our friend Lexi. I might have played that with her way back in the day. I think she's the one that taught it. That was like a year or two ago. So this is Cat Lady Box of Treats. You have your cat there with the ball and what is that? I don't know what that is. But yeah, what's cool, first thing I noticed was include solitaire rules. So you can solo this now, folks. It's soloable. Amanda says, I don't own Cat Lady, but yeah, super cute, right? I like this game. This one surprised me. The original surprised me. I haven't played the expansion, obviously, but the original surprised me. It's a little more puzzly than I expected. You've got a tableau of cards here. And it's a tableau, and you're like moving these cards left and right, and trying to you're collecting different sets of things. So it's a fun, light game. It's light in the fact that it is, not rules heavy, but there is deceptively strategic, I guess is the word. So here's the rule book, components, game cards. You do have victory tokens and wooden treat tokens and shared goals as well. David Hamill's in the house. Thank you, David, for hanging out. Yeah, soluble. I don't know the word. I'm not good with words, folks. James solos a lot of games. Great. Yes. So this one, they have the rules for 2 up to 6 players, right? And I'm just going to go all the way back here. Quick reference. There's got to be a solo rules. Maybe it's in here. Oh, so yeah, I always like when publishers do this where they have the expansion symbol so you can easily separate the expansion from the base game. The new card types, we have a box, we have a cat brush, chicken and tuna, gray cats, laser pointer, and so forth. Other stuff. We do have shared goals here. Some rules clarifications, cat clarifications. Oh, here it is. The solitaire variant right there, folks. So a few changes of setup, how to play. Yeah, doesn't look like it's not difficult to implement at all. You're going to be playing against a cat player, right? Okay. And the end of game and so forth. So yeah, this is a game from Josh Wood. Yeah, Josh Wood, the designer. I know he like co-developed Tiny Towns from AEG, but he also did Santa Monica, which I really enjoy. Here are, let me take this out. Some of the pieces here, stray cats, gray cats. Yeah, nice cardboard pieces. Score pad. There are the wooden, what are these called? They call these the wooden treat tokens. Okay, so nice wooden treat tokens. Is this stuck here? What the heck? Must have melted or something. Okay, yeah, it just got stuck. So, score pad and cards. Whoops. Okay. Score pad. Wooden treats. Here's the cards. We got Apollo. I'll open these up. Let's look at some of these new cats. James also loves point salad. Yeah, point salad is excellent. James, have you played Truffle Shuffle yet? That one, it reminded me of point salad a little bit, whereas in the fact that it's super easy to pick up, but I think it has a little more strategy than point salad. Not as much like hate drafting in that one. But anyways, here's Apollo. Oh my gosh. Okay, folks, we have Apollo. We have Cleopatra, right? Can you all see that? Cleopatra. Marie Purry. Oh my gosh. Amanda, the pun meter's going crazy, right? Caramel. Jelly bean. Spooky. Loki. Oh my gosh. We got a Loki cat? What? Noodle. Oliver. I'm not gonna spoil all these. Y'all can get the game if you want. I mean, they're funny. Cat Tower. The Feather Wand. And anyone that's ever had a cat before or who's a cat fan, you'll recognize. Okay, here's a cute one. Unicorn. So yeah, costumes. We have the cowboy costume for the cat, right? So if y'all dress up your pets, you know, we don't have a cat, but we do have a pug named Bruno, as most of you know, and we may have put a costume on him several times in the past. There's some food: chicken, tuna, the milk, and so forth. Oh, there's a wild one too. There's wild food, catnip, and so forth. I'm just gonna flip these real quick. Oh, stray cats. So we got Catherine and Biddy. Now, I don't know if anyone's a Stonemeyer fan, but I believe, isn't that Jamie Stegmaier's cat, Biddy? Maybe that was inspired by it. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So a bunch of different cats. Oh, Oshima and Friends, stray cat, Marshmallow, and so forth. Okay, and then the victory points and. Yes. Susie Dancer says, what a great expansion. Some fun stuff there. Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, I say this about all the games. I look forward to it. I'm an Omni gamer. I love games, and, this looks like fun. So Cat Lady from AEG, thank you, friends, for sending that over. Let's move on to the next one. Thank you again for joining us, folks. My name is Ruel Gaviola. This is Facebook Friday and also on YouTube as well. Let me take a sip of tea. How are y'all doing out there? Anything new? What's going on game-wise with y'all? Drop in the comments. Okay, next game. from Tom Lehman, The City. Oh, there it is. Yeah, folks. Quick shout out to Richard. In stock now at Board Game Paradise. You can find Board Game Paradise at. Oh, I had it. I don't know where it went, but you can find Board Game Paradise in Redlands, California. The pop-up store is now open. Grand opening coming soon. It's during soft opening right now. This is The City from Tom Lehman from our friends at Eagle Griffin Games. Thank you for sending it out. Confession. I was actually going to open up a different game that they sent to me. You know what? Let me bring it out real quick. But I couldn't. So the reason why I'm doing this one because it's still technically all wrapped up, and I'm doing an unboxing. But I also got this one from them, Football Highlights 2052. I couldn't wait. I opened it and started reading the rules and stuff the other day because I love baseball highlights. And so I was excited to get football highlights as well. Baseball highlights is one of my, I want to say top 5 deck building games, and it's definitely a top 5 two-player game. I mean, I love baseball, right? As you may have known, the Dodgers have just swept the Padres, and they're 4 wins away from the World Series. But anyways, football highlights. This is also a deck building game, but it's a football version of it. I was a little hesitant at first, just because they do a few different things that, like, baseball highlights was very much a baseball game that was, like futuristic, right? This one is also American football, but then they threw in some, like, I think Aussie football rules, or it might have been some rugby rules. So I was like, I don't know if that's like pure football. But then I started looking at the rules and watched some videos. I think it was like the Game Boy Geeks. And I know the Game Boy Geek, he really loves baseball highlights. And he said that he really loved this one as well. And the fact that he did, I feel like our tastes are similar in those type of games. And so once he raved about, I said, hey, I got to check this out too. So football highlights, I already opened them, that'll be played. I'm probably going to do a solo game of this. And that's what I love about baseball highlights as well. It's very easy to solo it. And it's actually a pretty tough challenge. Football highlights has the same option where you can just solo it. And I will be playing that on a solo Saturday one of these days. But I wanted to unbox this one instead. So good luck to your Dodgers. Oh, yeah. Thanks, James. Oh, your Cardinals. Sorry about your Cardinals, but y'all have won a World Series in the last 20, 30 years. So you're good, my friend. You are good. I've been waiting for a Dodgers championship for 30 since 1988. That's like an eternity, The City is cool. Prefer jumper. Okay, yeah. So I'm glad you brought that up. Thanks, David. This is basically the original version of Jump Drive. And Tom Lehman, he's also did Roll for the Galaxy, or Race for the Galaxy, Roll for the Galaxy. This is a Jump Drive rethemed. This basically, right? It's a card building, a fast-paced card game of city building. From what I understand, so I've not played this. From what I understand, and what I've seen, it reminds me of San Juan, which is the card game version of Puerto Rico. Right, where you're playing cards, and in order to build your building cards, you're using your other cards as the resources to build them. Right, so these let's just open this up. Thank you, James, for the good luck to the Dodgers. Yeah, they've had a huge dry spell. Right, Patrick says, I'm having deja vu about an NES baseball game with robots. Oh, okay, I don't remember that one. Yeah, this is funny. Yeah, don't like sports but love video game sports. Go figure. Yeah, it's funny how those are sometimes certain things. Like, I wouldn't say. Let me think. What is along the same lines for me? It's like, for me, it's like all those fighting games. Like I have no desire to go box, get punched in the face. But I love those old school like Punch Out games and Mortal Kombat, all those type of things, right? Okay, that's fair comparison. Thank you, David. Yes, so San Juan's such a good way to teach other similar games. For example, Race for the Galaxy. Yeah. So I've never confession time. It's Confession Friday, folks. I've never played Race for the Galaxy. I absolutely love Roll for the Galaxy, and actually, I know I've played Roll for the Galaxy with Patrick as well. And I think, Patrick, with you, that's the only time I played the expansion. Oh, no, I take that back. I have played the expansion with Oscar and them. But anyways, yeah, I love Roll for the Galaxy. I liked What was the board game version that just came out? Was that New Horizons or something like that? That one was good. San Juan's an evergreen. Yeah, that one's. Hey, did y'all ever see? I don't know where. Okay, so I have my copy of San Juan somewhere, but if you notice on the side, like this side of the box, the spine of the box of San Juan, there's a dude there. He's got a mustache, but I swear he's a dead ringer for Christian Bale. The Dark Knight. So check that out there. Yeah, got to teach me sometime, my friend. Yes, I would love to play. Isn't this one legacy or campaign? Is this a legacy? No. I don't think this is it. No. Let's open up. Let's find out. Okay, so this is the city from Eagle Griffin Games. As I always say, I want to be careful here. I don't want to cut myself. This blade. New Frontiers. Thank you, Patrick. Yes. I like New Frontiers. I didn't love it as much as most people did. I think I'm just such a sucker for Roll for the Galaxy. Y'all know I'm a sucker for rolling dice. I love chucking dice. Yeah, they're all good though. So here's the city from Tom Lehman and Eagle Griffin Games. Oops. Oh, there. I love this. Why don't more publishers do this? Put the little notches here. I love that. It's so much easier, and I didn't even notice it, but yeah, I would have just opened it like that. Easy peasy. Ferdinand, thank you. It's a Tableau engine builder. Thank you. Here's a catalog for Eagle Griffin. The rules. Again, very rules light. I love that. It's 4 pages. If set up and play, right? Okay, Ferdinand, thank you. This is the Cardboard Stacker, folks. Check out his YouTube channel. Ferdinand does really good playthroughs and rules teaches. He says it's a lot lighter than San Juan, and San Juan's a light game. This one, does it have? Is this like? Anyone know how long it takes? I'm assuming it takes like no more than 30 minutes. Yep, 30 minutes, 2 to 5 players. A lighter version of San Juan. I'm all over this. I want to stream this ASAP because I have a feeling that Michelle and Lauren would be into it. I'm assuming these are victory point tokens. Okay, I got other tokens here. So this is, victory point chips, survey markers, game cards, and general contractor cards. Okay. City is played in rounds, typically 7 or 8 rounds. Each round, you're going to choose a card from your hand, place it down in front of you. Then you flip over cards, pay for them by discarding cards from your hand face down equal to their costs. Then you collect victory points for all their cards in play, and then otherwise you will collect income, which is card draws, and then you discard down to 12 cards in your hand. So yeah, very, very similar to San Juan right there. And then you're building your tableau of cards. Let's open these up, folks. For now, you know what? Yeah, I was going to say that it seems like it does. Confirmed here, ramps up very quick. So that sounds cool. This sounds like my jam, folks. I'm excited about this. I mean, I say that about every game, right? I'm excited about these games. That's why I love doing these things. I love games, folks. Let's open this up. Oh, I haven't played that one yet. Villages of Valeria. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ferdinand. And this is someone that knows his games. City, San Juan, Race to the Galaxy as far as complexity. So it is on the lighter end, which is fun. San Juan's a fun one as well. One of these days, maybe David can teach me Race for the Galaxy. Toss that there, make a big mess behind me. So here we go. Cards. We got the mall. Got the movie theater. Oh, don't you miss like going out in public and going to these things? Museum. Office building. I don't really miss offices. Office park. Opera house. Park and ride system. Oh, this is cool. Parking garage, performing arts center, and so forth. Research center, that's fine. That just looked like a big cheeseburger. I guess it's time for me to eat my mid-morning snack. Hey, we haven't really talked about, on my Twitch stream, usually with my family, we talk about stream snacks. Where it is here. So what are y'all eating or enjoying for stream snacks right now? Let us know in the comments. I've had my Earl Grey with honey and lemon. And drop it in the comments. Let us know, friends. Gallant Rollins, hello. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. And shopping. We're looking at The City right now, a game from Tom Lehman. Subway System, and so forth. Let's open up another thing here. Yeah, Amanda, it's funny. I was thinking the same thing. I'm getting this game mixed up with My City. My City is from Cosmos, and that is the Reiner Knizia. Oh, okay, that's it. Maybe we're talking about legacy games, Patrick. My City is the legacy game from Reiner Knizia, published by Cosmos, which we played, I think, the first 3 rounds on the live stream. This is the city from Eagle Griffin Games, and this is not a legacy game. Yeah. Cool Ranch Doritos. Wow, I haven't had those in years. Nice. Handful Rusted Nuts. Always gets that. Oh, or Edward, thank you for joining us. Had some Oreos and Coke, my daily post-lunch snack. Nice. Patrick, I laughed at I actually laughed at the Oreos reference because Patrick has a Discord that his friends go to, and we have this big long running talk about Oreos. But welcome, Edward. Thanks for joining us. Cool Ranch Doritos would not call them the cotton candy of streams. Press white tea, all good. Oh, Ferdinand, yeah, Ferdinand is a big time tea drinker. Thanks, Ferdinand, for hanging out. Apartments, athletic park, bus depot, and so forth. Central Park. So yeah, you're just you're playing cards in your tableau and paying them with the other cards in your hand. You'll be collecting income and victory points. I believe it's a race, right? Like a race to 50 or something. How is the end game? Winning. Player has 50 or more VPs and the game is over. Player with the most VPs wins. All right. So, folks, that is the city from Eagle Griffin Games. Let's go in there. Thank you, Eagle Griffin Games. All right. So the city. James got lunchtime about half an hour. Yeah, hang in there, buddy. You're almost there. I've got 3 more games to open up. The next one on the list is Autumn Harvest, a T-Dragon Society card game. I believe Amanda and Susie, we were just talking about this, right? So they will be, was it both of you teaching or just Amanda? Renegade Con starts today, folks. Please go to renegade.com to register. And speaking of Renegade Con, hey, I'm going to put the big face here. Tonight, Renegade Con, 7 p.m. Pacific, we're doing a celebrity pub quiz. And if you sign up and you join the Renegade Discord, you can play along with me on my team so we can win prizes, right? What they're going to do, and they haven't announced the prizes yet, but I know that whatever team wins is going to win prizes for their channel to give out as they see. So they give us a bunch of games. I'm going to be giving them away on my Twitch channel at some point. And the other teams, I mean, freaking amazing group of talent. The Brothers Murph, Paula Deming, Girls Game Shelf. I believe is Luzapalooza on there. All these great content creators, folks. I think Blue Peg, Pink Peg is also going to be there. And anyways, check it out on the site. Feel free to join me. So I'm rolling with Ruel. My team is going to be called Ruel's Rollers. So please, I know we've got a couple of people in chat who are going to be there. Let's bring our trivia game on strong, folks, and take the victory. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Renegade Con. Patrick, I believe you have to register. Honestly, I don't know. I should know these. I should know these things before I announce it. But please check the website. And hopefully we can take a victory, take a win game. Is there a limit to how many team members you can have? I don't know, babe. I don't think there is. But I'll check on the Discord. But yeah, please, let's feel free to support me, and let's win some games for the channel, and we'll give them out on the channel as well. Oh yeah, okay. Susie is involved with the con. Thank you, Susie. Please do register for the con. Susie is one of the part of the Renegade team. Ferdinand, yes, I want this. OMG, yeah. Let's get back to this. Amanda is teaching Friday, Sunday. Susie's teaching Friday, Sunday. Amanda's teaching this on Saturday. Patrick, as far as Marvel United, I would like to. I saw your post about how it's already at Walmart and you're still waiting on yours. I did get, I finally got my copy of Marvel Champions though, man. So super excited about that. Ferdinand, this is the one you're talking about. Yes, Autumn Harvest, a T-Dragon Society card game. Susie or Amanda, do you mind dropping the link in for registration? I really appreciate your help. Thank you. So let's open this up. So this is like a standalone sequel to the original T-Dragon Society card game. This Renegade partnered with Oni Press. I forget the artist name. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. But yeah, another like super cute game, right? I mean, the artwork, very nice, mellow theme. Thank you, Susie, for dropping the link in. There it is, Patrick. Please, friends, register for Renegade Con. There's like a lot of free things going. I mean, it's all free, right? It's virtual, but there's gonna be live demos, playthroughs, tutorials. I'm doing a workshop today. Actually, shoot, what time is it? Okay, I'm doing a workshop at 2:00 today with Alyssa Teague and Heidi Smith. Alyssa is the creator of Wardlings, the role-playing game. So we're going to create characters. She's going to walk us through the process. A lot of fun. If you're into role-playing games, I mean, Alyssa's the one that wrote Wardlings, right? She's amazing. So please join us at 2 p.m. I'm going to be creating a character, and you know what? Just for y'all, the character I'm creating is going to be a Squatch Druid, right? So Squatch is one of the new races that Wardlings brings into 5e, and Druid, you know, nature and all that stuff. So please join us then. Let's see. Okay. Autumn Harvest. Oh, let me. Okay. Graphic novel is really cute. Thank you, Ferdinand. Yeah, I haven't read the graphic novel yet, but yeah, totally family friendly. And oh, David's played Marvel United already. Nice. Katie O'Neill, thank you, Ferdinand. Yes. And Autumn Harvest was designed by the same designers as Goody Thomas, Steve Ellis. Thank you, Susie. I'm so glad I've got knowledgeable friends. Y'all know way more than I do. So Autumn Harvest, this is the standalone sequel to the T-Dragon Society card game. It's a deck builder, folks. It's a super light deck builder. Until Abandon All Artichokes came out, I would have said this is like the lightest deck builder. But Abandon All Artichokes is even lighter than this. But this one is just as light. Super, like, I would totally use this as an entry point for anyone that's like new gamers or if people who haven't played a deck builder before. Just a great way to introduce them to the mechanism. So, yes. Okay, so here's catalog. Oh, here's another Oni Press game, Space Battle Lunchtime. Michelle and I really enjoyed this one when we played it. And here's the original T-Dragon Society card game. Oh, no, this is not the card. These are the actual graphic novels. There you go. That's a catalog. The rules book. Oh, I love this, folks. Come on. You know, you open a rule book, you have comics right off the bat. I'm sold already, right? So this is basically showing you the basic game strategy, or I mean gameplay. You have your deck, your T-Dragon, your hold, market cards, and so forth. And I love it. They're using the characters to explain the game. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. What was the game that we just did where there was like they had a comic in it? Oh, it was Tidal Blades from Skybound Games. They actually had like full page comic spreads where like the in-game characters would explain, oh, here's how to do a battle, or here's how to do this. So here are the characters telling you how to play T-Dragon Society. It's a deck builder. You're going to, but I think you just draw one card per turn and just play it, right? Is that how it is? I forget. But anyways, super simple. But it's like for experienced gamers, if you're into the art and stuff, I would recommend it. It's definitely a cool filler as well. Yes, super light as in a filler game. I would put it, let me think. Based on the original, yeah, I would say it's a filler game. And for newbies or new gamers, I think it's a great entry point. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. So we have the comic version, and then we have the standard version of the rules, right? So this is always nice to see. So you can actually see it laid out here. You have the memory tableau, which are like victory point cards in other deck builders. You have your market deck. The market tableau, this is, you know, like your kingdom piles in Dominion. That's where you're drawing from. Player 1, player 2, player 3. Growth tokens and victory point tokens. So I think the growth tokens are new in this version, right? I don't think the original had it. So that's your currency in the game. You're going to be buying cards there. Here are the tokens. The mentors. I don't know if we had that before. Oh, wait, no, yeah. When spent, passes player on your right. Okay, that's worth like an extra token here. Okay. I'm going to open up some of the, we'll look at some of the cards, folks, because the art is, you know, it's gorgeous. It's cute. Good stuff. Let me put all this here. Yeah, Susie, I was too. Alyssa Teague recently joined they just announced it this week, I think, right? She joined the Renegade team. She's going to be doing a lot of role playing stuff. And, you know, if you're familiar with role playing games, I mean, Alyssa Teague, that's amazing writer and a person in the board role playing industry. So here's hey, the Earl Grey. What is that? Imagine that, the first one, right? So that's the grooming, right? Sleeping. So these are like the starter decks, I think, and then entertaining, feeding, grooming. Again, super cute. This is one. I mean, if you have young children, folks, please. This is the deck builder to get them, right? Lesser Mischief. Not too much text as well, so early readers could totally play this, right, with the help of an adult, right? Yeah. If my nieces and nephew were younger, this is the one I would probably show them first. And, you know, now I think about it, the first deck builder I played with my nephew was probably Star Realms. And, yeah, you know, that's just me trying to, you know, hey, your uncle loves sci-fi deck builders head to head. You're going to like them too. We actually did play Dominion too with nephews and nieces. One of my nieces might have been too young at the time, so just my nephew and niece, and they enjoyed it. Here's the setup. Ginger. Oh, these are the. I mean, look at this: ginger, peppermint, hibiscus. So there's the Earl Grey, right? All the different cards here. These are. There you go. Ceramic teapot, herbs. Feeding, yeah. Again, you draw the card, you know, you do the thing, get victor points at the end if you can. You're getting the currency and so forth. Heroic. I think these are the different seasons. I don't remember. But anyways, there. Oh, baked goods, folks. There it is. They knew we were gonna stream, so we're talking stream stacks. Gallant Rollins asks, "How young? My daughter's almost 4 now. I'm trying to get started." Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, it's a great game. Thank you, Amanda. Light filler for people who know deck builders as well. And Gallant Rollins, I think the art in this is super cute. Another really great intro game for deck building is Abandon All Artichokes. That one is even lighter than this. But you know what? It probably has, no, it has the same amount of text. But I'm a big fan of Abandon All Artichokes from Game Right, the same company that does Sushi Go. So thank you, David, for registering for Renegade Con. Hey, join our trivia team, Ruel's Rollers. Let's take the win, folks. Let's do this thing. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to turn on the air. It's getting a little warm. I've got my hat. I could take off my hat, but I'm not gonna because go Dodgers. Turn on the air. Okay. So that is Autumn Harvest, a Tea Dragon Society card game. Thank you to Renegade for sending that over. We've got 2 more games. And this one, the next one I'm going to do, I know Amanda's a pump for this one. Amanda, this one is for you. This is, real quick, let me make sure I'm not missing any comments here. I know Patrick and David are having a conversation about Marvel United, is it? Or, Marvel Champions, right? Yeah. Why didn't this go on? What is going on here? Give me a second, folks. Please hold. Anyways, what are y'all up to this weekend? Anyone playing games online, or are we all going to be at Renegade Con, hopefully? I hope to see y'all there. Okay, there goes the air. Cool. Awesome. So anyways, Amanda, Panda, and folks, this is just came in. This is the expansion for Asking for Trobils, Companions from Breaking Games. This is, if you played the original base game, it's a great entry point for worker placement mechanisms. It's a worker placement game, but as Amanda's taught it a bunch, I know this is your jam, Amanda. If you can talk about it in the game in the comments, that'd be great. It's an entry point, really nice gateway for asking for worker placement. And Victor's in the house. Thank you for hanging out, Victor. Patrick was talking about, Marvel, nice. Oh, James, cool. Plan on doing various panels and workshops during IconCon. Awesome. So, folks, this is the expansion. Now, I don't know if this is a prototype. It seems like it's bagged up as a prototype. So I'm not going to say this is an official version or not. This will be live streamed. I can't. Oh, okay, so it's not going to be on my channel. And I cannot talk about where it's going to be live streamed. But let's just say it's going to be live streamed soon. They did give me the okay to share this with you. So thanks to Breaking Games for sending this over. Let's open this up. And again, I don't know if this is prototype or if this is final yet. So just a caveat there as we go. So, oh, hey, Patrick, how was Marvel Love Letter? How was the Infinity Gauntlet? Okay, so here's Asking for Trobils. So Asking for Trobils, the base game, it's a worker placement game. What's cool, and Amanda, you know, whenever she teaches, I remember when I always recall how she says it's a great gateway because you don't block other players from going to a space, right? So, you know, in a lot of worker placement games, you go to the space, you take the action, and other players cannot go there. In Asking for Trobils, you can, but you bump them out, right? Here it is right here. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. Asking for Trobils has no blocking. You bump the other person's ships so they don't have to spend a turn taking back their ships. You're going around getting bait, aka carrots and traps, to catch Trobils for points and money. Yeah, fun little game, really family friendly. And here is the expansion. Yeah, it looks like a prototype, folks. So okay, yeah, definitely a prototype. And look at this. What the? Okay, all right. Looks like player boards, Amanda. Okay. So you have the aliens or Trobils there, and then you have the gem there. All right. Looks like victory points. We have new cards. Okay. Yeah, David, it is very orange. But here are the new cards, folks. So I don't remember any of this stuff in the original. I mean, okay, I see the slugs. I forgot what these are called. Victory points are there. So these are the different spots on the board, correct? Yes. Oh, John goes also in the house. Hi, John. Book of Nerds. Yeah, it is. It is a space game. Why don't I take that out first? So these are the companions. So the rule book. So you are adding these cards around the main board. It looks like. Okay. Oh, it's got a French. It's a friendship board. So you're going to build this board here. So yeah, again, folks, it's a prototype, so please understand that these are not final, but we are going to be playing it live. And so here's the friendship board. You're going to build that around that area here in the main board. You have the dials. You have 32 new Trobils cards, 22 shard cards, and then 22 companions as well. Okay, so there's some setup changes to the original. And, you know, I love this. You know, it's got, I don't know if you all can see, it's got that similar Star Wars type scrolling crawl font. So friendship location. Then you have shard cards as well. So you're going to add a companion to the left of your dial and a shard card on the right. Oh, okay. So basically like asymmetric powers now. All right. So you're going to get companions. Okay. You can get rid of them by dropping them off. Okay. And then shards. Shards are an alternative way to collect Trobils. Some Trobils will take resources or shards, while some only take shards. Okay. And then final scoring, you may also add any point tokens and shards in your supply to your total. Clarifications there. So some gems here are, let's look at these cards. Yeah, so you got the slugs, so forth. Okay, yeah. All right, so lots of new stuff going on here, folks. Amanda, this is your jam right here. Again, this is a prototype, folks, so these are not final. Things could be changing as we go along here. Here's the board, tokens. This is cool. So you're going to be able to take a companion and then a shard here, and that'll change up the game for you. Okay. And there's the art there. This looks like, what's his name? From Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord. Sort of very like Star Trek-ish uniform here, and plenty of others. So someone's eating a carrot, and almost like a Men in Black style creature there. Yeah. So Amanda, is excited to see this. They're also giving away clear promo ships right now. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah. So the gang's all here. Thanks for joining us, John. Space Lord is the name. JT Kark. Space Bunny, Ruben Rod. Oh, that's like the what's his name? Chris Tucker character from gosh, folks, what's that movie? Can y'all what is it? Oh my gosh. I can't tell. Oh, Fifth Element. There you go. Fifth Element. So there's a bunch of them here. I'm not going to spoil them all. But yeah, that is asking for Trobils. That's going to be, I'll be live streaming that. I want to say in like 2 weeks, but more info TBD or TBA to be announced. This is the Asking for Trobils Companions expansion. Let me get back to the comments here. Let's see what we got here. So, hi, friends. Thanks for joining us. Got one more game to unbox and talk about. I just want to catch up on the comments here. Jose Chavez is in the house. Hey, Jose, thanks for joining us. Yes, John, thank you for the Fifth Element. And yeah, everyone knows Fifth Element. Nice. Let's see. Twin Flower. Hello, Twin Flower. And good morning to John Gonzalez. Okay. And then, okay. I think we're all caught up on the comments here. So let's move on to the next game, friends. We've got Asking for Trobils. Thank you to Breaking Games for that. And we have one final game. This one I saved for last because this IP, it's one of my favorite movies. I'm hoping you all like this one too. This one I've actually had to hold off until the embargo was lifted, but is now. You've probably seen it already, but this is from Ravensburger. It's the Princess Bride adventure book game from Ravensburger. Super pumped about this. I mean, I absolutely love the Princess Bride. It's got adventure, it's got romance, got all the good stuff, right? This is for 1 to 4 players. If you see here, if you notice, it's got all the, the characters from the movie. My favorite, Andre the Giant, rest in peace. Even Fred Savage is here, and what's his name? So yeah, inconceivable. Amanda, that's the first thing I thought of. You got to have the movie playing in the background when you play this. Good call. It's you're gonna, I'm gonna read it. Adventure book game, inconceivable. Climb the cliffs of insanity, brave the fire swamp, and help Buttercup, Wesley, Fezzik, and Inigo survive the dastardly machinations of Prince Humperdinck, Count Rugen, and Vicini. Follow the incredible story through 6 chapters and work together to keep the plot on course despite shrieking eels, kissing, and constant interruptions. Will the forces of evil or true love prevail? It's up to you, folks. So, yeah. Oh, I love this movie. And, I kind of want to... Y'all drop in the comments. I just want to see all the comments, all the quotes. I always laugh at the whole marriage thing. That's always makes me laugh. Inconceivable. But of course, my favorite, Fezzik, Andre the Giant. No more rhymes, and I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? I'm having fun here, folks. I hope you are too. Let's open this up. John, is this a kissing story? Kissing, gross. Yuck, yes. Okay, instantly on my wish list. Nice. Yeah, it's a kissing story, but there's like sword fights and all kinds of monsters and stuff. So here we go, adventure book game. Oh, here we go, John and friends. Fencing, fighting, revenge, giants, monsters, chases, escapes, true love, and miracles. The Princess Bride. This one. I do not think that means what you think it means. Patrick, yeah, I mean, if you're in the Princess Bride, I mean, this is the jam right here, right? So there are actually minis, folks. We'll get to those in a second. There's 7 miniatures, right? So Patrick, I'm thinking miniatures, time to paint, my friend. You have all the different things for the chapters. You're gonna read. You're gonna read the book, the storytelling part. You're gonna draw. So let's see: move, storytelling, draw, plot, and discard. Okay, you're gonna have to complete challenges. I see the different types of story cards here: courage, revenge, adventure, intrigue, and love. Yes, Michelle. Yeah, my wife, folks. Michelle says we must play this. I think we might be playing this later tonight. And, forget the streaming. We're just playing. Oh my gosh. Anybody want a peanut? Yeah. Always runs through my mind. Yeah. I mean, I'm a old school wrestling fan. I love the Andre the Giant regardless. But then when this movie came out, oh, so good. And I don't know if y'all remember when Andre the Giant turned heel. Like, he was always a face, right? A good guy. And then when he turned heel as a bad guy, it just it never sold with me. I mean, him like teaming up with Bobby the Brain Heenan, it never worked. Like, he's a good guy, folks. Andre the Giant is a good guy, and he's the ultimate good guy as Fezzik in The Princess Bride. I just talked way too much about 80s wrestling. Sorry. So the end of the game, you have to complete all chapters. If you do, you win the game, and true love prevails. If a chapter is interrupted, you've already flipped the replay counter on the grandpa side, you lose the game. Okay. So here's all the chapters. Chapter 1, As You Wish. I'm not going to read the rest, but As You Wish, yes. We're talking, let's see. Anybody? Doing it, Andre. I don't know if I don't remember Andre's voice. Like, anybody want a peanut? Hogan picked up. I forgot about that. Yeah, Hogan slammed him, right? This is one of our Discord debates. I see be the only one on Earth that didn't like it. Oh, wow, really? Patrick, what? Yeah, Andre is a big giant favorite. Wow, Patrick. Yeah, give it another shot. I don't know if it'll change your mind or not, but I think it's worth it. So, oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my gosh. So, Princess Bride, 1 to 4 players, ages 10 up, 15 minutes per chapter. So this isn't like this is like crazy. It's like got this cardboard. It's like a book. I mean, this is like thick. It reminds me of those like kid books, like what are the little golden books or golden little book? I forget what they're called. But yeah, look at this. As you will. Oh, okay. Chapter rules. Okay, as you wish. So I'm just gonna do the first chapter so I don't spoil it. As you wish. The story so far. Buttercup enjoys nothing more than tormenting the farm boy, whose only reply is "as you wish." Right? Oh, Monique, thanks. Straight up, anybody got a peanut? That sort of hurts. Okay, another sip of Earl Grey. Okay, Patrick, everyone's rooting for you. Please give another shot. Yes. Chapter rules. Chores. During the storytelling phase, the actor player may discard a card to move a chore counter in Wesley's space to the list of chores. The chapter is interrupted if there are no more chore counters remaining in the list of chores when you need to place a chore on the map. So the plot table 1 through 15, and then 16. So there's farm boy, and then 16 through 20 is fetch me that picture. You have your list of chores. So the challenge is as you wish, true love, and seek fortune. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this is like a giant, like, sorry, spoiler alert at the end. If y'all haven't seen the movie. Okay. Does Stardust have a game, really? I don't know. I love Princess Bride, folks. Here are some of the tokens. Let's take a look real quick. I'll just dump these out here. Put them back later. So looks like a true love token. You have sand, the quicksand, the rats of unusually, oh gosh, I forgot. What are the rats called again, folks? Rats of unusually large size or something like that. Here's something from the fire swamp. Whoops. Okay. The mask. Oh, when Wesley's mask. Oh, a little thing there. Okay, so there's all the tokens. Replay cards. Grandpa. Okay, there's Grandpa.
Rats of unusual size. Thank you, Gallant Rollins. Here are the player aids reference cards, right? There's Grandpa and Fred Savage, or the kid. So, again, 5 steps on your turn. It's basically 4 things and then a discard. Those rats were terrifying, weren't they? And then let's look at the cards, shall we? Yeah. I want to play this. I want to watch the movie. I want to play this again. Okay, so here are the cards. We have a book. Has it got any sports in it? Doesn't sound too bad. I'll try and stay awake. And, I'm not going to read all these here. Let's go on here. Okay. Oh, sorry, Amanda. Here's the first one. It is Courage, Rats of unusual size, was it? Yes, ROUS. Okay. So there's Courage, Revenge. Oh, you got the swords. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. We have an Intrigue. We have Love, Buttercup, and Wesley. Adventure. Okay. Go sail with the Dread Pirate Roberts. As you wish. Everybody move! Oh, Andre. I love Andre. I wonder if Miracle Max is in here. Oh, I hope we can win. Inconceivable! Skip to the end. The wild card is Grandpa. So there are the cards, friends. And, people are talking about Studio Ghibli games. Spirit Away, yeah. Patrick, it's a weird, immature thing my brain does. If my opinion is even slightly against the majority, I get more stubborn, defensive, inversely proportional to the public opinion. I find I have to re-examine these opinions often. You just like to go against the grain, huh? So here are the minis, folks. We have, looks like, this one I'm looking for first, of course, right? Andre the Giant. Good old Fezzik. Let me see if I can get this here. He's got his boulder ready to crush someone. Everybody move! And then we have, is that Vicini, right? Inconceivable. Here is, Count Rugen, the six-fingered man. And there is Prince Humperdinck. Boo Earns. There he is, Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And Buttercup, of course. Robin Wright. Buttercup, the future president of the U.S., right? And then this one you can't really see, but this is Wesley, the Dread Pirate Roberts, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate Roberts. So there are the minis, folks. That is the Princess Bride adventure book game. This is really impressive. This map / the Cliffs of Insanity. Yes, greatest sword fight in cinematic history, folks. Right there, you can recreate it. The Princess Bride adventure book game. So thanks to our friends at Ravensburger for sending this out. You saw the comment from my wife, Michelle. We are going to play this ASAP. And let me go over here. Friends, that's it. So this has been Facebook Friday. Every Friday I've been doing this here on Facebook and YouTube now as well. If you don't already, please follow me on Twitch. Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. It's array. Well, sort of got erased when I put that board there, but twitch.tv/Ruel Gaviola. Please join me there Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific. Me, my wife, sometimes our daughter, and sometimes friends via the internet play games. I try to play analog games because that's my jam, but sometimes we'll do board game implementations online. Since we can't get together in real life, we'll just play via the internet, usually Board Game Arena or Steam. Next week, I've got some... Okay, I'm not going to lie. I don't have any guests lined up next week. I'm going to scramble this weekend and try to get some guests for next week and figure out some games that we can play. I've just been super busy lately, and I haven't planned this coming week out. But thank you, Patrick. Love Facebook Fridays. Keep it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support, my friend. Yes, I like that they did it without spoiler. Yeah, that book is fantastic. Patrick, when watching Princess Bride, just pretend that you have heard is merely okay. Maybe you'll be surprised. Yeah, Patrick, Princess Bride sucks. Go watch it. I mean, I wouldn't watch it if I were you, right? But we'll try that reverse psychology on y'all. Yeah, I want to thank you, friends, again for hanging out. Please visit me on Twitch sometime today at 2 p.m. I'll be on Renegade's channel doing wardlings. We're growing wardlings. We're going to create characters at 2 p.m. Then 7 o'clock tonight, Renegade Con, the celebrity pub quiz. Renegade also, I'll be on Saturday doing an actual Wardlings live play with the crew there. We're going to go through a game. It's going to be an exciting one. We're going to do some combat, I think. And, well, I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, that's Saturday. Sunday is going to be a lot of fun as well. Sunday, I'm going to be hosting a Gudetama tournament on Sunday. It's going to be 2 p.m. We're going to do the final table. So it's going to be me and Steve Ellis, one of the designers of the game. We're going to be like sports announcers, basically. We're going to announce the final table and see who wins the ultimate prize, who's going to be the ultimate champion of Gudetama. So that's Sunday at 2 p.m. But yeah, thank you again, friends. I really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Play a lot of games. Or if you can't, come on to Renegade Con, watch some games played, and maybe learn some new ones. And, hey, play games anyways, right? We can all play games on, through our phones or whatever. Until next time, or until later today, have a great day. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and take care. Bye now.